I loaded into Riven Tides for the first time and I fell in love. The map is stunning. Zoe and I spent 2 full raids just beachcombing and exploring. I didn't want to leave. And then I read the comments online and oh boy, do we need to talk about it. Okay, let's start with what Embark got absolutely right. The map itself. Riven Tides is stunning, and I mean that. The Panorama Azura Hotel, this abandoned coastal resort, still has posters on the walls, beds still made, glass is smashed on the countertops. Like, whoever lived there got up one evening, never came back, because they didn't. See, this place was abandoned during the Exodus, humanity's last evacuation, and then abandoned again when the first wave survivors couldn't hold the shoreline against the Ark. 2 abandonments, 2 stories layered into one map. And right next to that resort, an industrial dockyard, the port that helped process the Exodus itself. The people who worked there weren't guests at the hotel, they were the ones keeping the lights on while everyone else escaped. As a PvE player who loves stories and exploration, I could spend weeks on this map. The first time I loaded in, I barely looted anything, I just explored. That's how good this map is. Embark built something beautiful here, what makes what I'm about to say next even harder. Let's talk about the thing that hit me the moment I stopped admiring the scenery. The Ark. They are everywhere. Riven Tides has the highest Ark threat rating of any map in the whole game, and you feel it immediately. Zoe and I noticed it on our very first raid together. We weren't even looking for a fight. We were just beachcombing, just exploring, and the Ark found us anyway. Now, here's my honest take. As a PvE player, the Ark are the whole point for me. I actually like the challenge. It made me more cautious, more deliberate. Every corner felt dangerous in a way that kept me engaged. But I understand the frustration because not everyone plays the way I play. And when the community is telling you the Ark presence is overwhelming on the smallest map in the game, that's not just a complaint. That's players telling Embark that they don't feel safe enough to actually play the game. Embark may have gone a little too far here. The tension is good, but the volume might not be. And let's talk about the loot, or more accurately, the lack of it. The Panorama Azura Hotel is the centerpiece of this map. Multiple floors, multiple rooms, vertical combat, gorgeous design. On paper, it should be the best loot location in the game right now. But here's the problem. Over half of the rooms in that hotel are locked behind room keys. And in all my time on this map, I have yet to find one single key, not one. The rooms I could get into, nothing in them. Zoe and I spent 2 full raids beachcombing because honestly, the beach felt more rewarding for looting than the hotel did. That should not be the case on a brand new map that the community waited months for. Embark needs to either add significantly more loot to the open rooms or make the room keys drop far more frequently. Right now, the hotel feels like a beautiful building that you can look at but not actually enjoy. And on a map this small, when the best location is mostly locked away, it feels empty in more ways than one. Now let's talk about what has the community up in arms right now. The weapons durability nerf. And I want to be upfront about something here. I personally did not notice this nerf. I do more Ark avoidance than I fight, and I don't PvP at all, so my weapons were not taking the kind of punishment that would make this obvious to me. But the community did notice, and when I took the time to understand what actually happened, I got it immediately. I understood. Embark nerfed weapon durability across the board. Common weapons now lose durability at a dramatically faster rate. The weapons you find on the map are spawning with lower durability than before, and the community is furious about it. Here's what nobody seems to be connecting though. Embark did 2 things at the same time. They made weapons break faster, and they released them on a map that barely has any loot. So now your weapons are degrading quickly, and the map gives you almost nothing to replace them with or repair them. Those two decisions together create a punishing loop that hits casual players the hardest. You have 2 hours on a Tuesday night, your weapons are breaking faster than ever, the loot is locked behind keys you can't find, the arc are freaking everywhere. That's not a fun session, that's a frustrating session. So where does all this leave us? Riven Tides is a beautiful map that deserved better than the launch that it got. The lore is rich, the visuals are stunning, and as a PvE player, I genuinely love exploring it. Embark built something special here, but they also made decisions at the same time that compounded on each other in the worst possible way. Too many arc on the smallest map in the game, a loot pool that barely rewards exploration, and weapons that break faster on a map that gives you almost nothing to replace them with. For DAG gamers with limited time, that combination is brutal. Here's what I believe though. Embark has a track record of listening. They have patched problems before, reversed course when the community pushed back, and shown that they actually care about the player experience. I don't think this is the beginning of the end for Arc Raiders. I think this is just a bump in the road that Embark's going to have to address. The community just needs to make sure they hear us. So here's my question for you. What did you think of Riven Tides? What did you love about the new map, or what did you hate about it? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more than what YouTube gets, consider joining the Patreon. Link is in the description. I'll see you guys topside.